डियर स्टूडेंट, ये स्टडी घर यूट्यूब चैनल पर आपका स्वागत है। आज हम लोग सीबीएसई क्लास 10th के पोएम द अमांडा को पढ़ लेते हैं। केवल नाम अमांडा है, मैंने द अमांडा इसलिए कहा कि यह हर महादेश हर देश की कहानी है जहां लड़कियों के साथ उसके अपब्रिंगिंग के दौरान बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम पेरेंट्स, रिलेटिव्स और फ्रेंड्स से झेलने पड़ते हैं। तो सेंट्रल आइडिया ऑफ द पोएम, इस पोएम का सेंट्रल आइडिया है कि चिल्ड्रंस ग्रोइंग अप एंड देयर अपब्रिंगिंग इश्यूज, क्या उनको प्रॉब्लम फेस करने होते हैं। इट हाईलाइट्स द स्ट्रगल फेस्ड बाय द चाइल्ड। इनडायरेक्टली द पोएट स्ट्रेसेस that children should not be devoid of natural freedom and spontaneity in their natural growth। जब वो जन्म लेने के बाद दुनिया में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं तो उनके नेचुरल ग्रोथ को आगे बढ़ाया जाना चाहिए। The parents have a great responsibility to bring up their children to be good citizen later. They would be, then there will be good citizen. So they should have to work. First stanza we read. Don't bite your nail, Amanda. Don't hunch your shoulders, Amanda. Stop slouching and sit up straight, Amanda. Amanda, Amanda, Amanda. 3 times repetition, poetic device have been used. Here, the negativity with which the poem starts, that Amanda is perhaps the name of a girl. And the girl child is only rebuked by her parents and stopped and warned not to do a lot of work there. So don't bite the nail. Generally, children bite the nails, especially girl children. Here, girl children is forbidden. This is considered to be the bad habit. But what about the others, means boy child? That is not. Don't hunch your shoulders, means just like this, that hunching the shoulders. Don't move your shoulders. It is out of the social etiquettes, as the parents tries to consider and bring about in the mind of Amanda. Says, stop slouching and sit straight, means don't sit like this and this and just like that. So this is slouching, means आराम से मत रो. Bite means cut करना, hunch means उठाना, पकना, या just kinds of shrugs that is called, and slouching sitting in a leisure very idle position. तो यहाँ पर अमांडा के पेरेंट्स कुछ अजीब तरह का व्यवहार अपनी बच्ची के साथ करते हैं कि वो जो नेचुरल वे में लिविंग कर रही है उसको रोकना चाहते हैं। इनसे अमांडा परेशान है। सेकेंड स्टेंजा दैट स्टार्ट इन द ब्रैकेट. देयर इज अ लैंग्वेज एमरल्ड सी वेयर द सोल इनहैबिटेंट इज मी, अ मरमेड ड्रिफ्टिंग ब्लिसफुल्ली. नाउ अमांडा इज वरीड ऑफ her parents. She goes into the dream, her dreamy world, and here in the dreamy world she finds herself very cool, calm, no rebuking, no stopping, no any kinds of hindrance. An emerald sea means green, peaceful, delightful sea considered here, where soul and inhabitants means complete all inhabitants, they are only one inhabitant, that is Amanda, and Amanda is there her life is blissful, full of delight and happiness, no hindrance there. And just like a mermaid means in the fairy in water, or you can say fairy in the water. So fairy in the water is moving freely. This is the imagination of Amanda. Amanda tries to hide, flee away from the parents rebuking and all kinds of stopping. Third, did you finish your homework, Amanda? Did you tidy your room, Amanda? I thought I told you to clean your shoes, Amanda. Thrice Amanda is again repeated. The parents say that homework did you do? Why? होमवर्क तुमने क्यों नहीं किया? कर लिया? और क्या तुमने अपने रूम को साफ सफाई करने के बाद उसको करीने से सजा लिया? तुम्हारा रूम ठीक ठाक है? ये तो काम तुमको खुद करने थे। और मैंने तो तुमको पहले भी कहा था कि अपने शूज को क्लीन कर लो, गंदे महकते हैं। Have you done it? In this way, the poets bring back Amanda from her dreamland into the physical world. Amanda's parents ask her if she has finished her homework, tidied her room. She is also instructed to clean her shoes. All the work back to the normal life in the world. That is not dream. And in fourth stanza, again Amanda is being rebuked. So Amanda reacts to her mother, says, I am an orphan, roaming the street. I pattern soft dust with my hushed bare feet. The silence is golden and the freedom is sweet. This is the answer back. अपनी माँ को जवाब देना या पेरेंट्स को जवाब देना कि why are you rebuking? You are my father and mother, but still I feel that I am orphan. अनाथ, मेरे माता पिता नहीं है, ऐसा मैं सोच रही हूं। और मैं अकेले नंगे पांव गलियों में घूम रही हूं और अपने पैर से वहां पर डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ डिजाइन बना रही हूं। फ्री हूं मैं, वहां पर ऐसा महसूस करती हूं। And the silence is golden. There is no violence because there is no rebuking, because there is no any kinds of hindrance, because no parents there. Got it? So, freedom is sweet. I want freedom, the natural freedom that I have got being a child. Amanda demands, Amanda rebukes, Amanda answers back to the person who is asking, perhaps parents. Next stanza. The parents are raised. The parents did not get back. Say, don't eat that chocolate, Amanda. Remember your acne. Amanda, will you please look at me when I am speaking to you, Amanda? Amanda gets irritated and take the head just like that or just like that. And not looking back the parents, because parents are continuously nagging, rebuking, scolding Amanda. So again, thrice the Amanda word is used. Don't eat chocolate. Due to eating chocolates, you have acne, pimples. बहुत सारे तुम्हारे चेहरे पर दाग आ जाएंगे, फोरे फुंसियां उग जाएंगी और तुम नहीं जानती। और जब मैं तुमसे बार बार बात कर रहा हूं या हम लोग बातचीत करना चाह रहे हैं तो तुम क्यों नहीं बातचीत कर रहे हो? सर क्यों झुकाए हुए? लुक एट मी, टॉक। Amanda, I am speaking to you. Why are you not? Oh. Now Amanda again goes in the dreamy world. I am Rapunzel. I have not cared. Life in a tower is tranquil and rare. I will certainly never let down my bright hair. यहाँ पर एक रापुंजेल, एक जर्मन ब्यूटीफुल प्रिंसेस की कहानी है जिसका लॉन्ग ब्यूटीफुल लॉक मतलब हेयर होते हैं और वो लंबे टावर में बंद कर दी गई है और वहां से वो देखते रहती है और अपने लंबे टावर, अपने जो लॉक है मतलब हेयर को गिराती है कि कोई उसको आएगा और उस लॉक के सहारे चढ़ जाएगा कोई प्रिंस और उसको बचाएगा। तो वो कहती है कि आई एम रापुंजेल जस्ट लाइक कैप्टिव देयर इन द हाउस, माय पेरेंट्स आर माय पर्सन हु कैप्चर्ड अस, बट आई हैव नॉट अ केयर, आई डोंट consider my parents' word at all. and life is in a tower in tranquil and rare. The life that is in tower, I don't care. I don't like the life of Rapunzel. Though Rapunzel's life is peaceful, blissful, happiness, no problem there. But still Rapunzel wanted to get out of the lonely and luxurious tower. So is Amanda here. Amanda also wants. I will certainly never let down my bright hair. She is also blonde, but she does not want to let her bright hair down. Means she must be happy and her natural way she wants to be. Again, the poet bring back Amanda into the physical world, out of dream. Stop that sulking at once, Amanda. You are always so moody, Amanda. Anyone would think that I nagged you, Amanda. This time thrice the Amanda. Stop the sulking at once. Sulking means getting bad-tempered. Amanda reacted to the parents. So why are you bad-tempered, Amanda? You are always so moody. Your behavior is very strange, Amanda. Anyone would think that I am nagging you, I am irritating you, I am troubling you, I am vexing you, but I am not. Now parents are considering about the whole society situation, that when the society, the situation would hear, what would they say? They would say that देखिए तो ये माता पिता अपने बच्चे को परेशान कर रही है, ये नहीं होना चाहिए Amanda. So do your work, be obedient, and these kinds of things that will end. So here Amanda parents still continue with her hard instructions. However, Amanda still remains in her own imaginative world. Her parents believe that Amanda is not reacting and she is bad, she is moody, and stop the sulking at once, Amanda. Sulking means getting bad-tempered. Suddenly Amanda reacted. So this is the end of the poem. I think if you have liked the poem, then वीडियो को भी लाइक कर दीजिए और सब्सक्राइब भी करना चाहे तो कर सकते हैं. अगले वीडियो में मैं इस अमांडा पोयम के क्वेश्चन आंसर को कंप्लीटली बता दूंगा. तो तब तक के लिए बने रहिए. थैंक यू.